We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Kansas City Royals and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball is next. Tanner Roark gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Whit Merrifield next to bat. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this 4-game weekend set. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Slider swung on and grounded toward short. Fielded cleanly, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. His career line against Roark up until this point. He's a .333 hitter. He also has 1 home run. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why.
And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
In is Jorge Soler, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And this is popped up near second base. Biggio is under it. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 66.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Comes. Dozier leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Royals leave 1. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Brad Keller will be the starter for the Royals in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Standing in, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team needs to keep their focus. Short road trips have a tendency to sneak up on you. Next thing you know, you drop 2 or 3 games and then you're back in your home ballpark. They have to find a way to go out there and execute all facets of the game and squeak a few of these wins out.
Fouled off.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, then it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
1 ball, no strikes the count. One out, nobody on. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gordon is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, the shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First delivery to him on the way. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 2 out, nobody on. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back? A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Blue Jays go down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's the left fielder Alex Gordon, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Here comes the first pitch. Hit to short. Scooped up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball. Ball one, no strike.
No score here as we play inning number 2. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Popped him up. McGuire will wait on it. And that's out number 2.
Batting 7. The third baseman, number 7, Maikel Franco.
Coming to the plate now, Maikel Franco. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Again, a 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. KC down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So digging in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Phillips is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, Travis Shaw.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. High fly ball out to deep right field. Dozier moving back to the track, to the wall. Gone! A solo home run there for Travis Shaw. 4th home run here in the early going. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now.
The center fielder, Randall.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gordon is there. 2 gone.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter, Billy McKinney.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next, the speedy Billy McKinney. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Top of the third set to get underway. At the plate, Nicky Lopez. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. A windup and the 0-1.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
The 0-2 once more. Fouled off. Here's another 0-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Reined in. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. That's lifted the other way out to left.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
One away.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, with Merrifield.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. He's set. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Merrifield stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. Runners on the move for second. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, Dero. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, it's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts. But right there, manager sets it in motion.
And now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and that may just get a couple of runners home. And the throw in gets away from him.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first-pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Into the box, Jorge Soler. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball one. He popped out in his first trip. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. One and two now as that's in there at the knees. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Ryan O'Hearn, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set, the 0-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Two and one to the Royals' first baseman.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. Two and two. Here it is. Fouled away. The 2-2. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. A run for the Royals on the RBI double. We played 2.5, all tied at 1-1. Bottom of the inning now. Derek Fisher the next to bat. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Fisher.
Now the pitch.
Off the plate, ball one.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
Batting ninth.
Ready now, Reese McGuire. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pitch on the way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. 2 out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first, but that finds its way through for a base hit. Dozier brings it in, throwing to second, and he'll get in there safely.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Coming to the plate now, Cavan Biggio. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. And he fouls this one off.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Digging in, Alex Gordon. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Alex Gordon.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's taken for strike one.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Grichuk patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Striding in once again, Salvador Perez 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Popped him up. McGuire waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 7, Maikel Franco.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means Maikel Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Fastball called strike, 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now in the box, Lourdes Gurriel looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And the pitch.
Gurriel.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Runner at first following the error, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
And this one's in the dirt, and he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. Fouled off. Nobody out, runner on first. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Sent on the ground out to second, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. In the air out to left. Gordon is there. He's got it one away. The throw is wild and it gets away, but luckily it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance.
Now batting, center fielder, Rendell Grichuk.
Stepping up to the plate, Rendell Grichuk. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Dozier moving back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Billy McKinney.
2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And in to hit next, the speedy Billy McKinney. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Two men are on with 2 men out. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. The 2-0 pitch. This is line to left. And Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. Blue Jays leave a pair. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. In now, Nicky Lopez. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The shortstop, Nicky Lopez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's the ball.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike one.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
That's ball two.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Nope.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Three-two pitch. Popped up. Guerrero in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 3-2. Corner, strike 3.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Brett Phillips will bat next, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. One out, nobody on. And he pops it up.
Coming in is Hernandez.
But this will land untouched. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Fisher is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. KC down in order. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Ready for another chance? Derek Fisher, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Fisher.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And that misses. 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Stepping in, Reese McGuire. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, left fielder.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Cavan Biggio stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from 3rd.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Now here comes the Royal skipper up the stairs on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Jesse Hahn is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. So now to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Count is 1-2 now. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Yes, he can. A swing and a miss, and that's a big out, number one.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
Hahn has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Comes set with the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Two balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Has a look, now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. A bullet to first base.
Now batting, the first baseman, Travis Shaw.
So the bases are loaded here, two men gone, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Able to protect the plate with two strikes, and he'll see another one. From the stretch, the 1-2. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Making him sweat out there. The seventh pitch coming up. Taken high and deep to right. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam, his second of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Man, that has to hurt. He was one pitch away from getting out of the inning without the wheels coming completely off. But guess what? Now this thing is stripped and on blocks.
Here's Randall Grichuk.
The center fielder.
Yes, he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. Hahn into the windup. Here's the 0-1.
Nope, at the ball.
Bases are empty here with two men out. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
2 strikes.
And it's fouled away. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Left side. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Digging in and looking for more, Hunter Dozier. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
No balls and 1 strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hard throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now that designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Jorge Soler. He's 0-for-2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Slapped hard the opposite way. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Number 4, Alex Gordon.
At the plate, Alex Gordon, 0-for-2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
That's a ball.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
And up steps Salvador Perez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0-for-2 for him to this point. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. The relay to second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
To the plate now, Maikel Franco, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Royals get 1 on this swing by Perez. Through 5.5, it's the Blue Jays 6 and the Royals 2. That'll bring up Billy McKinney.
Leading off for the Jays, the designated hitter, Billy McKinney.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Misses. Ball 2. Too high, and it's 3-0.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Digging in once again, Derek Fisher. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
A runner at first with no outs here. The 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
3-2.
3-2.
Fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at-bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
Now to the plate, Reese McGuire, a hit in 2 tries so far. Has a look, now the pitch.
Nope.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. First and second here with nobody out. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
He takes it to the plate. There's one.
Now batting.
So as we look at it again, this turns out to be a bit of a do-it-yourself play as he fields this thing and takes it right on back to the plate for the force out. Stepping into the box, Cavan Biggio singled home a run in his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
The 1-1 home.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
At the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Outside, 2-1.
Wow, another curve here that he can't seem to find the zone with. He's really had his share of troubles with location so far in this inning.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, Dero. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Hahn sets. First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. We're through 6 full. The Jays are out in front, 7-2. Seventh inning ready to roll. So next to the plate for the Royals, Nicky Lopez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Grounder down the line at third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
1 man gone now for KC in the 7th, and that brings up outfielder Brett Phillips. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right there for strike 1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Here's the 0-1. High and deep to right. Going back is Fisher. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, second baseman, with Merrifield.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Whit Merrifield. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat.
No, inside.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Ball.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Line to the right side, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Glenn Sparkman is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
57, Glenn Sparkman.
Travis Shaw will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Shaw connects. This is sent to deep right field. Dozier moving back at the track, the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His third home run of the ball game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
The bat.
Into the box now, Rendell Gritcher. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Into the box, Billy McKinney, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Down 1-1.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
The 1-1. 1-2 now. A runner at first with no outs here. Misses, ball 2. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The 2-2. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Stepping in now, Derek Fisher, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Oh, that's good.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. right side, but it's well foul. Runners on first with one down. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The batter.
Into the box now, Reese McGuire. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way.
Hey.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles,
Now
but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
So now to the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home misses for the second ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Popped him up. And Franco will make the catch to retire the side. Jays add 1 more on the solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Royals 2. Justin Miller has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 60, Justin Miller.
Hunter Dozier digging in now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First offering on its way.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
0-2 count and the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
In now, Jorge Soler as he drives a liner to right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Dan, right here you see a situation where the no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
First offering on its way. Ryan O'Hearn is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Oh and 1, here it comes.
Nope, outside.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
At the plate, Alex Gordon, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Two out with the man at first. A ball and 2 strikes to Alex Gordon.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
And a good job there to hold back as the count moves to 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Kansas City left fielder. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Now the payoff pitch home, and a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4, and as a result that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Salvador.
Stepping in, Salvador Perez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
You know, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
To the plate now, Maikel Franco, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
The 0-2 delivery. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. Royals settle for just the one. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Toronto leads this one 8-3. Jake Newberry will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 68.
Digging in now, Cavan Biggio. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Biggio.
Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
At the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. The tag from Perez won't get him. Safe at the plate.
Hey, that's not a bad first milestone. 100th career RBI, D-Roll.
Yeah, after your first original knockdown, probably for you, your first strikeout, your first bomb, you want to start putting some zeros on the back end of these numbers. 100th ribby, nice milestone right there.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Into the corner and slicing foul. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box now, Travis Shaw, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's looking to do something only a handful of players have ever done. Hit 4 home runs in a single game. Comes set and the 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter.
Now with the plate, Rendell Grichuk. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. The Blue Jays on top, 9-3. Wilmer Font comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
63. Wilmer Font.
So striding in, Nicky Lopez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Nicky Lopez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. Grounded weakly toward 3rd. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. So coming to the plate, Brett Phillips. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of. Up top, it's 2-0.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And it's a 2-2 count to Brett Phillips. Skied into straightaway right. Fisher will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the second baseman, Rich Miracle.
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Whit Merrifield. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Up next for the Royals, the right fielder, Hunter Dozier.
So stepping in, Hunter Dozier. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. 2 out with the man at first. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you could coast to a 6-run win. Closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Toronto Blue Jays used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Tanner Roark earns the win, his second. Brad Keller was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Stands our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 9 runs on 13 hits. 1 error, they left 9 men on base. For Kansas City, 3 runs on 9 hits. 1 error, they left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.